My all-new white gold card from American Express has arrived and it's time to unbox it. But will it be as cool as the other two designs that we've seen in the past? We're about to find out. Now, since there's bound to be tons of information you all can't see, you know what the next immediate step is. Black sticky notes. All right, so here's your first look at the envelope itself, all the way from Plantation, Florida, and some nice American Express branding. Let's go ahead and open up the actual card itself right now. Doing so as neatly as I can because historically I've had a little bit of an issue with cutting all the documents inside. This time though, we've got a clean cut. So let's go ahead and take all this stuff on out and we'll go with the card first. So let me put all the other papers aside and show you what the design's like. And we can even borrow the black sticky notes. Cool, we're good to go. So 3, 2, 1, and there it is. The all new white gold American Express gold card. Let me go ahead and remove it off this paper and give you a tour of the entire product from every angle I can. And there it is. Let's give you all a nice zoom in on this. So front side here, it's a little bit more like a, kind of like a platinum card with a yellow haze over it. And the overall kind of, I guess, feel here is that the font, the Centurion logo, and most of the card design is kind of washed out actually. So it's not like it's super clear. I'll compare it to a few other gold card designs in a moment here. Along the edge, if I can get that to focus, it's still a metal card design that is metal kind of on the first main slab, and the back is a plastic piece. So it's a hybrid plastic / metal card together. The back is actually kind of decent here. It's a lighter yellow gold color with a mad stripe, a much darker tint up here, contactless tech, so you can tap to pay, which is nice, Amex logo, and of course I covered up the sensitive info there. So that's the overall look and feel of the new card here. And actually at this angle, it looks almost like the Platinum card itself. So now let me bring in the actual regular gold card right next to it. So here you go with that. Clearly a much darker color. Now, in my personal opinion, I'm liking the gold accents on the original gold a lot more. It would have been cool, I think, to see the white gold design with all of the black accents. But let me know what you think down below. That's just my thought initially seeing these two side by side. Then on the rear, pretty similar here. The layout's identical, just the color scheme's a bit different as well. Both have a dark mad stripe, both have contactless, just a lighter background here on the white gold. Putting that gold off to the side now and bringing in the rose gold card. Let's see those two side by side. This was always kind of been commented by a lot of people as being more of a copper rose gold. Depends on, of course, the light that actually hits it, but those are how those two look side by side here. Flipping them over as well. For the rear design, again, same layout, just slightly different colors, although the matte stripe color has kind of been the same throughout so far. Somewhat interestingly though, the expiration date is actually off to the side here underneath the Amex logo. We're on the rose gold here, it's actually on the bottom. Not sure if that's still the case, or if these are just, you know, different designs from different months or years, and maybe they're all the same now. But who knows? That's the only difference that I've noticed so far between these. And then bringing that off to the side, we'll also compare it to the Amex Platinum Card too, to see how similar these are, especially when angled to the side here. They're almost the same, just again, the washed out look versus very crystal clear, dark black font, which I really do like and favor quite a bit. So again, let me know between these, which ones you all like better. Although of course the name here is in black on the white gold. Rear side, again, similar layout. One's very silver, and now the matte stripe is finally a different color. And taking a look at these all side by side now, we've got the new white gold plus the original gold and rose gold plus the platinum card itself. So there are those four side by side. If you have a favorite design, drop it down below in the comments. Of course, they all look good and sophisticated with the Amex Centurion logo and all that, but it's really coming down to personal preference. I'll even punch in on the zoom here to help you see it a little bit closer. Perhaps you might even notice some more subtle differences that I haven't noticed myself. This might be an older design for the Platinum card, I can't remember. It's definitely at least a year and a half, 2 years old, but of the differences here, I noticed that the border on the Platinum is thicker than on all the gold cards. And for any of you interested in seeing if the weight has changed whatsoever with these new designs here, including the Platinum card, we'll weigh them right now. So beginning with the new white gold card, that is 15 grams. We have the original gold card. That one is also 15. I am expecting no change here. Rose gold at 15 and platinum maybe a little bit heavier. So yes, we're now at 18 for the platinum card. So that one still reigns supreme. In terms of the paperwork that you get here, make sure that you activate your card when you receive it, whether you get a replacement one or you apply for the card for the first time. Go to Amex, or rather go.amex/confirm card, or scan the QR code that comes with it to enroll and activate your card. On the rear side, we have a checklist here with some basic stuff for your account, like adding your bank account to make payments, stuff like that. Nothing really special here, but we'll move on to the next piece, which shows you more of the benefits. Reward your appetite for life. So this card does have some new benefits. You can watch my other video about that, but just to let you in on a little preview here, there's the new $100 Resi credit broken down to $50 semi-annually, so once every 6 months. Plus the new $84 Dunkin' credit, which is up to $7 per month. Both of these do require enrollment, by the way, on your online dashboard for your Amex account. On the back side, we have an insane amount of terms and conditions, so you can read those if you like. Obviously on your Amex account as well, but that just tells you what works, what doesn't, and how to use your credits. And lastly, if you got a replacement white gold card or any card here based on the one you originally had, Amex typically sends you an envelope to mail back your metal card. That way they can dispose of it properly and you don't have to worry about damaging your at-home shredder. So here's my honest opinion. I think it's cool to have a brand new white gold design. It looks good, but a little bit less than great. I actually would have preferred to see it more true to the mobile wallet version that I saw here in my Apple Wallet app. To me, that's more of a white gold look rather than the washed out kind of yellow gold tint that goes over the entire card. It would have been nice to have that white-ish look with like a gold border or a black border, but not wash out the Centurion logo and stuff like that. So I think there's room for improvement, that it could have been done a bit differently. I usually use my mobile wallet anyway, so that design is going to be better. Of course, the design itself does not actually add any value to you, nor does the fact that it's made out of metal really mean anything. It's just a cool, nice to have feature that I suppose gives you a little bit of a dopamine hit when you get to slap it on a table. But if you're using a mobile wallet anyway, you probably won't use the physical card much. So again, cool new design here. I think the initial infatuation, at least for me, will die off after a few weeks or months. My favorite is still the traditional gold design, followed by the copper rose gold, and then probably the new white gold design, unless it looked like the mobile one in real life. Then that probably would have been my favorite. But Amex kind of missed that opportunity there. All of that aside though, the new benefits will make some people happy and others not so much. If you have not seen my in-depth review of all the old benefits plus all the new benefits together in one big picture for you all, plus some tips on how they actually work and to use them, check out my all-in review video right here. I may also do some additional content about the card in the forthcoming videos over the next few months here, perhaps about how to use the benefits, maybe some comparisons and stuff like that as well. Also be sure to check out the links down below in the description area to earn some more cash back when you shop online through Rakuten. You can even change your rewards preference from cashback to Amex membership rewards points if you like. And to view my site with some great credit card offers that I've organized into different categories to help you better find the cards that you like best. I thank you all for tuning in to today's video, and I will see you in the next one.